today we're putting together my 9x6 25 Days of Christmas album. And this is so fun. You can see this is like the basic version I'm showing you to put together. It opens up so that you can do full layouts. And it also comes with a 4.5 by 6.5 inch mat. But of course you're gonna wanna do fun layouts for all 25 days of Christmas with this. It just it gives you a lot more room. In the past, I've done a lot of 5x7s, which I love that size. But this size is nice just because you can fit a lot more stuff. So if you have multiple pictures, which I always do, then you can add it. I've also done the front in such a way you can see it's pop dotted out. The part that's fun about it is that you can add so much to this. If you are a junkie that likes just tons of stuff on your scrapbooks, you can add your family name, you can add pictures to the front, you can add a ribbon to the side, you can add, I mean, sky's the limit, right? But if you're a minimalist and you want to keep things real clean, you can leave it just like this. So let's get started. So you have a lot of small pieces and some bigger pieces. It does take a second to cut all of these pieces. So what I did is you cut 5 each of the pieces I've given you in the file. So except for the cover. I printed 2 of the cover, so I have 1 on the back and the front. So if I put this over here on the side because I'm gonna work with it. But these pieces that have the little tabs on it, I printed 5, or I cut out 5 of each. So what you're going to do is, you can see I've already cut out and glued down my, my circle pieces, and you're just going to glue them. I'm using hot glue, but I feel like I probably should use stick glue. And I'm just going to glue down all the tabs here. And I like to do it in order because I tend to mess things up. So I'm just putting a little bit of glue on and then centering it. And you can see how this goes pretty quickly. You're just going to get these cut out in a row. And you can see that the way I've laid it out, technically, if you wanted to, you could have a full stack of tab 1, so 5 up here. But instead what I've done is it's more like a tabbed folder, and I've glued, or I've collated them basically. So here is 4. All right, last one, 25. And put that together. You could, of course, do different colors, and that would be darling as well. Okay, so once you have that together, this part is quite easy. So I do include in the file a 4x6 mat. I mean, it's a little bit bigger. It's like a 4.5 by 6.5. And that's so that if you want to cut in several mats, you could go ahead and glue in, if you wanted to, your mat. Now, if you're doing several pictures, or you're doing 2x3s, if you're doing a smaller, then of course you could change it up. But every day, if you wanted to go ahead and pre-make your album and then slide the picture in, and I think that's probably what I'm going to do. I'll include some layouts in my Silhouette shop so that you can use those to make it, and I'll show those to you guys in my Silhouette shop. Okay, so the front cover for this is so fun. So you can use glue or hot glue, but for the cover, I'm just gonna move this out of the way. For the cover, you are gonna glue on this edge piece. So I'm just going to throw a little hot glue on that, and I just do it on the edges here. And then line it up. And if you want it to stick down more, but you don't want to use more hot glue, like me, I'm just gonna throw a little bit of stick glue down here too, just to help all the edges on that. Okay. All right, so then you have this really big snow piece, and I am gonna just glue that straight down. Actually, I'm gonna use stick glue for this. This is a big enough piece, and I want it to lay really flat. So I'm gonna use stick glue for that, and just center it. So the next part is I do have these snow blanks, and I want to pop them out. I just think they'd be much cuter. The other thing you can do is ink up your edges if you want. I'm not going to do that today, but I do have these pop dots, and I'm just going to add those. Okay, once you've laid that down, you're gonna put together your car. So I have this cute car piece, and I am gonna pop dot it once again and pop dot the wheels and just have it right above. Now the cool thing is, if this is your family album, mine will be, there's plenty of places for you to also cut out your name or handwrite in your name if you are going to use it for that. Okay, so here's our car piece, because you could put it like here, you could put it along the side here, or at the top, or even on the car, which would be really cute. Okay, so I do have this tree, and please note that the part where the branches are going in, that's technically the top. Now, you can make the decision to pop dot it just one up, or you could double up on your pop dots and have this pop out more. And you do have a little trunk piece. Now, this trunk piece is tiny, but it's just meant to be glued right on the edge here. I'm just gonna put a little stick glue here and go ahead and glue that on, just so those two pieces are together like that. And I am gonna double pop dot this one today. So that means I will put one pop dot on, and then I will just put a second one on right on top. And it just makes it 2 times thicker. Okay, so then you're gonna lay this on your cute little car, just like that. And then these you can glue down if you want. You know what, I am gonna glue mine down because I like all the dimensions. I think it looks really nice to have all those different layers in there. And then I will add, for my family, the gardeners, I think I'll probably put it here, or I'll put it right on the car. I'll probably also add some other fun things like stickers and stuff. But otherwise, this guy is done on the front. Okay, so you have your extra mats, and you can just lay that on. And this is a much bigger album than albums I've done in the past. It is a 9x6 for the main frame. It's just a little bit thicker than actual 6. It's like 6 1/4. And so I'm using these tiny little brackets today. You can get these at your local office store. And I'm just going to put each of these little brackets in, and then it's totally ready to go, you guys, for Christmas. And I show you guys this the first week of November because I know how Christmas is for me. It just gets so crazy. And so if I have this ready to go, then my 25 days of December happens more seamlessly. By the time December 1st rolls around, like, I am ready to rock and roll with my memory making. So that's why I suggest for you, like, that you have this done early enough so that you can really enjoy and make some wonderful memories during the holiday. Okay, and I like to put those little knots at the end here. Now you can see how easy it is to open it up. So you can do full page layouts pretty easily for Christmas if you're gonna do full album. I also really like this album for travel. So if you wanted to do full layouts for travel, you could bring this back, and you can even put in dates. Like, you could hand write in, you know, that you were in, who knows, Italy on day 1. And that would be absolutely darling as well. Like, that would be such a cute way to do an album like this. All right, guys, if you are not signed up for my Silhouette VIP, I send out a free file every single Tuesday. So you can join that at karinagardner.com. And you can find my shop at the Silhouette store. And I hope that you guys are making something fun today. See you guys.